Becky. Welcome back to my channel and happy 2020. I'm really excited about the videos that I have coming up for you guys. Some of them you may have already seen, this one, and then I'm hoping to make others in the future that really help you to be the best version of yourself you can be and be the happiest that you can be. And that's exactly what this video is today. I'm going to be sharing with you guys my 7 best tips for being happy in 2020 and beyond. So if you want to hear my best advice for how to be happier, then stay tuned. So the first thing I would say to anybody that wants to be happier is to notice the little things in life. This is something that I personally feel like I'm very good at. And that's because I have kind of a childlike personality in a lot of ways. I get excited and really happy by a lot of what other people would say are little things. But I feel like noticing the little things that make you happy is a very, very important skill to have. Life is made up of a lot more little moments than it is big moments. And sure, you're gonna have big moments in your life like having a child or getting married or buying your first house or getting that job you've always wanted. Those are amazing things, and they are definitely things you should celebrate and be happy about, but usually life is made up of a lot of smaller moments, little snapshots here and there throughout time that if you overlook those little things, those little blessings, and you're only happy when something big is happening, then chances are you're not happy very often. There can be so many little things that we should enjoy and appreciate and be thankful for and be happy about that we may not even notice because they are so small. Like a sunny day, or the birds singing, or children playing in the park, or getting to take a walk with your dog, or snuggling on the couch with your cat. All of these little moments that should bring you joy and contentment that you may just overlook because they're not big, giant, exciting things. They're not big monumental events that are happening, but if you are noticing all of these little things that happen throughout your day, all these little blessings that you get throughout your day, you're going to be so much happier. And even if you're not somebody who can naturally notice those things, the more you do it, the more you'll be able to recognize those little moments that make you happy. My next tip for being happier is to be active. Even if you're not trying to lose weight or anything like that, being active and moving your body is so important for your mood and your health. It will make you a happier and more productive person. I promise you guys, even though it feels great to lay on the couch and watch movies all day, if you do that every single day and you're never out like taking a walk or doing an exercise video or running on the treadmill or whatever type of movement and exercise that you like, if you're not doing that, then you are doing yourself a disservice because working out gives you such a good mental clarity. It gives you a better outlook on life. It makes you more productive in every single aspect of your life, and it is super important for mood boosting and happiness. So I highly recommend that you get more exercise in your daily life. So number 3, do something every single day that makes you happy. And kind of going back to number 1, it doesn't have to just be a big thing like going on vacation or getting a new car or buying an expensive purse or whatever it is. It doesn't have to be anything big. Even a small thing that makes you happy is fine, but make sure you're doing it every single day. So whether that be listening to music while you cook or while you clean, take some extra time in the morning to get up and drink your coffee before you go to work instead of chugging it on the way to work in the car. Take a candlelit bath or buy yourself some nice body lotion and use that every night after your shower. Whatever it is that makes you happy and brings you joy, try to do at least one of those things every single day. Another thing that I'm pretty sure will make you happy is put down your phone. It can be really easy to get caught in the trap of looking on Instagram or Facebook or watching videos and you're seeing other people's lives that you think is maybe real but probably isn't. But it can really make you unappreciative of the life that you have and the blessings that you have when you're always seeing somebody has a better house or what seems to be a better relationship or a nicer car, or they go on more vacations than you do. It can be a lot harder to find happiness in your own life and in your own circumstances when you're seeing all of these other people who are showing you their perfect life. Even if it's fake, it's very easy to compare yourself and your life to theirs, and that can make you unhappy. Plus, being on your phone and having too much access to your phone all of the time can be really overwhelming because you're constantly getting emails and phone calls and notifications, and you're always feeling like you're having to check all of this stuff to keep up with what's going on, when it can really be overwhelming and overstimulating and really it just end up being stressful. So I highly recommend setting time limits for yourself, whether it's certain times of the day or maybe meal times you don't even have your phone near you. But I pretty much guarantee if you spend less time on your phone that you will be happier. I don't think anybody was ever made happier by being on their phone more. Another really easy way to find happiness in your life is to have a thankful spirit. And like I said before about finding the little things in life that make you happy, this may not be something obvious that comes naturally to a lot of people, but if you are more aware of your blessings every single day, it will lead you to a happier, more appreciative life. Studies have actually shown that people who are more thankful are actually less stressed, they sleep better, they're happier, and they're more optimistic about life in general. So always try to be looking for something to be thankful for in every situation. The good and the bad, the big and the small. There is always something to be thankful for in every single situation. And being thankful and having a thankful heart really helps you in those times when bad things are happening. It really is something to lean on and hang on to when you're going through a trial in your life. So try to focus on what you do have rather than what you don't, and try to be aware every single day of every blessing that you are given. Even getting up in the morning is a blessing. You are given a blessing as soon as you open your eyes on a new day. That is a blessing before you even gotten out of bed. So you want to just kind of tell yourself that mentally, say a little thank you, or keep a gratitude journal, whatever that looks like for you. If it's not a natural thing for you to be aware of your blessings, it may help to write it down for a little while until it starts to become more of a habit to see those things. But if you are more grateful, it will lead you to a more happy, optimistic life. Another tip to be happy is to get rid of toxic people in your life. Better to have less friends than to have more friends that are bad for you. People that bring you down, make you feel bad about yourself, make you constantly compare your life to theirs, all of these different situations that can happen. There are different types of toxic relationships, but any toxic relationship is not good for you. And it might mean making some hard decisions, but at the end, it is going to be way better for you to make those hard decisions and not let that toxic relationship go any farther. Keep in mind that only you can define yourself. Do not judge yourself by what other people think of you. Only God has that power. Only God has the right to judge any of us. So try to see yourself and your life and your worth through God's lens. To Him, you are priceless. There's nobody else out in the world like you. He loves you for who you are, mistakes and flaws and all, and it doesn't matter what other people think about you. It only matters what God thinks about you and how you feel about yourself. He knows you, He loves you, and He knows your potential. Even if nobody else in the entire world can see it, He sees it, and He wants you to feel about yourself the way that He feels about you. He wants you to love yourself, value yourself, and give yourself grace and not worry about what other people think about you. And my last tip for being happy in 2020 or any other year is to believe in something greater than yourself. If I lived my entire life believing that at the end of my life and when I die, I am not going anywhere else, that would be really sad. It would be really sad for me to think that I'm only allowed the 80, 85, however long many years I live on earth, that's it, and then I'm done. That's all the time I get. But knowing that God does exist, that He loves me, that He is wanting me to come and live with Him for the rest of eternity means so much to me. That is the ultimate source of my happiness and my joy, is knowing that God loves me, I am forgiven of my sins, and He is waiting for me in heaven, and He's waiting for the rest of my family so that we can all be together again in eternity. That means so much to me. That means more than anything else that could ever make me happy in life here on earth. That is the ultimate source of happiness. That is the ultimate source of my joy. And at the end of the day, that is what matters the most. And the fact that I'm able to share that with my kids also means so much to me, because I want to be in eternity with them forever. So those are my 7 best tips for how to be happy. And I know life is not easy. I know there are so many bad things that can happen to people and relationships that break your heart. I know that, and I know that this stuff may seem like, oh sure, that's easy for you to say. I've been through hard times too, and I know at the end of the day that God is the source of my strength. He is the source of my happiness, and I really have to depend on Him in those situations. Even when you're mad at Him, you can't give up on your relationship with God. That is the most important relationship that you will ever have. It's the most important relationship that I will ever have. But these 7 tips though will help you in the grand scheme of things. Being active, put your phone down and enjoy the time that you're with your family and your friends, or just to sit there and do nothing. Put your phone down, get out and take a walk, and look at all the blessings that we have every single day, that we are given so many blessings that we don't even stop and say thank you for. God is constantly giving us gift after gift after gift. And most of the time, it's all we just do is take. All of these things are blessings that we get every single day that a lot of times we don't stop and appreciate. But once you start to be aware of those little moments and those things to be appreciative of, it really makes a huge difference in your outlook and your mood. And I'm not always in a good mood. I'm not going to say I am. I mean, I do have a temper. I do get grumpy sometimes, but I'm still, overall, I am happy and I am joyful and I am appreciative. And I love the life that I have, and I love the people that I share it with. And I really hope that these 7 tips were helpful for you guys. If I left something out and you have a suggestion of something that can help people to be happier, definitely leave it in the comments below. I want to help you guys. I want to help myself. And if you feel like this video would be helpful to anybody else, definitely feel free to share it, and feel free to share any suggestions and tips that you have in the comments. That is why my channel is here. That is why I am here, to help you guys and to help myself and hopefully share with others. So make sure you leave any suggestions you have in the comments. If you like this video and it was helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.